Welcome everybody, Jack here from Ginger Bets, and this week I'm previewing the 3M Open taking place at TPC Twin Cities in Blaine, Minnesota, exclusively for sportspub.com. And in this more detailed video, I'm going to be breaking down the course, looking more importantly at the key skill sets required to lift that trophy on Sunday evening, and bringing you my best 4 outright selections. Stay tuned because all that's coming your way in the next 5 minutes. But before I do that, may I tell you a little bit more about sportspub.com and the Ginger Bets Golf Betting Insights weekly package that's available to everybody right now at an unbelievable offer of 6 months for just the price of 1. So head over to sportspub.com and check it out. Each and every week I break down the course, bring you my best outright selections, outsiders to consider, top 20 selections, first round leader picks, 3-ball picks, and the action doesn't stop there. We also cover the 2 balls. And over recent weeks, we've been firing the winners. 3 outright winners in a row, 4 outright winners in the last 6 events covered. This is the time not to be missed out here at Ginger Bets and sportspub.com. But in this video, I promise you a breakdown of the course, the skill sets required, and those all-important outright selections. Well, the course itself this week is a par 71, circa 7,400 yards off the tips, and it is bent grass greens that face the players this week. It's a TPC course, which means it's a resort-style course built for the public, and it's not one that's too demanding for the world's best players. The key skill sets for me this week are going to be strokes gained off the tee and driving accuracy. Playing from the fairways here at TPC Twin Cities is critical. Cam Champ did win last year, and he is a player that does spray it around, but he's got significant length and he is a bit of an anomaly. This is one of the hardest courses on tour to hit the greens from if you do miss those fairways. So we're looking for players that gain strokes consistently off the tee, and as a bonus, they've got pretty good accuracy. I then want to look at par 4 scoring. It's the single most important factor this week, without a shadow of a doubt, and I want players on side that dominate those par 4s. It's going to be a low-scoring event, so we're going to look at birdies and those players that make them time and time again, because that is what is required to lift this trophy on Sunday evening. And last, but certainly not least, in fact, it's one of the most important, I would say the second most critical factor behind par 4 scoring this week. It's strokes gained putting on the bent grass surfaces, because this is one of those events where if you're not rolling your rock well and not making plenty of birdies, taking advantage of the good iron play, then you're going to be falling down that leaderboard. So that's the course, that's the skill sets required. I've done the research for you, and I'm going to bring you my 4 outright selections. Let's get straight to it. Well, headlining the pack this week is a 3-time winner on tour, and he's a player that arrives here in some stellar form. 2 top 20s in his last 3 events worldwide, and he's dialed in off the tee and approach play, ranking first in both those categories over the last 24 rounds on tour. Headlining the portfolio, Brendan Steele, 35-1. BetMGM's the place to go and get it, and I believe that he'll be 28-1 come Thursday morning. Second selection of the week, a player that I believe's got an outstanding chance, and another PGA Tour winner, an Olympic medalist who's accurate off the tee. He's dialed in with his irons in hand right now, demonstrated by the fact that he ranks in the top 5 for par 3 scoring over the last 24 rounds on tour. And if he can roll his putter well, which he has been doing of late, gaining strokes in 5 of the last 6 events, then CT Pan at 50-1 will be the second selection of the week. Third selection of the week is a man who came to form this time last year, and he's bubbling under the surface right now. He's got 3 top 10 finishes in his last 5 events worldwide that shows his game is trending in the right direction. He's gained strokes with approach play in 9 of his last 10 events, which tells you exactly where his comfort levels are with iron in hand right now. And he's also gained strokes putting in 8 of his last 9 events. I cannot ignore the stats. His price isn't too exciting, but at 25-1, BetMGM the place again, Cameron Davis will be the third selection of the week. And the fourth and final selection of the week is another player that's made a real good transition from the Corn Ferry Tour to the PGA Tour, and he is dialed in right now. Second in my overall model for this week. He would have been higher up the pecking order, but his price is a little shorter than I'd like. I was hoping for 30 to 1, but he's still a bet at 25 to 1. He's second in par 4 scoring, third in approach play, gaining strokes in each of his last 3 events with the flat stick. Davis Riley will be the fourth and final selection of the week. 25 to 1. BetMGM's the place, and that's my portfolio for the week. Let's hope we can continue the momentum and land a fourth outright winner in the row, which would be an incredible, if not almost impossible ask. But here's to trying. That's my portfolio. Good luck with all your picks this week. Thank you very much for listening. And don't forget, head over to sportspub.com and check out the full Ginger Bets Golf Betting Insights weekly package. Bye from me.